So not too long ago, super recent, the New Orleans Pelicans played the Utah Jazz. You guys know I'm a Pelicans fan. I don't miss any Pelicans game. They actually played the Jazz twice. The first time they played the Jazz, it was a blowout. The score may not reflect the biggest of blowouts, but it felt like a blowout the entire game. The second game that the New Orleans Pelicans played the Utah Jazz, the game was a lot closer. I felt like there was a point in this game that the Pelicans could have took the game and won it. But Donovan Mitchell was not letting that happen. To be blunt, Mitchell is a beast.
And Kevin, this is not fair. You just don't do, oh, let's go dancing. Let's go dancing.
He dropped 36 points. That's not to say he wasn't hooping in the first game. He had 28. But in the second game, he was moving a little bit different. I love Mitchell. I love his game. Crafty, athletic, explosive. He's done things I've never seen done before. Mitchell hasn't just been going off against the New Orleans Pelicans. He's been doing this against the entire NBA. He's averaging a career-high 24.3 points per game. Mitchell has been looking to build on what was a dominant run in the NBA bubble. While the Utah Jazz went out in the first round, it really felt like he didn't. 36.3 points per game. He started off the playoffs dropping 57 on what was mind-blowing efficiency. Mitchell was balling so hard in the NBA bubble, people started tossing around the word superstar, and rightfully so. Which brings us to the topic, what is a superstar in today's NBA? You know what? The answer to that might not even matter. I ask you guys that question because this Donovan Mitchell and Shaq situation was very interesting. Shaq's one of the best players, in my opinion, to play the game of basketball. When I say best, I mean one of the most dominant. You couldn't stop him. Inside the paint, Shaq was automatic. But when it comes to his basketball opinion, that can be worse than his free throws. You can call it hating, you can call it motivation. I'm going to let you guys call it what you want. This video, we're going to be discussing the reactions that NBA stars had to the Shaq and Donovan Mitchell situation. But before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You will not want to miss another Get Like Coop video. And that's facts. If you guys enjoy my content, you'll probably enjoy my streams. The link to my streams is going to be in the description below. In that same description, you'll also find the link to my football channel and my Twitter. Following me is a great way to end up in my content. So we take things back, boom. Mitch drops 36 points versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Has to be feeling good. He ends up getting a post-game interview with Shaq, and then Shaq, well, here you go.
Father, this is Shaq. I said tonight that you are one of my favorite players, but you don't have what it takes to get to the next level. I said it on purpose. I want you to hear it. What do you have to say about that?
All right.
I thought Mitchell's response was really humble and really cool, but I've gotten nothing but good vibes from Donovan Mitchell. Mitch could have responded to this in so many different ways, but he was cool about it. To be honest with you guys, Shaq got a lot of hate for this, and I can see how it can be perceived so negatively, but I don't think he was trying to hate on Donovan Mitchell. I think he was trying to motivate him. That's probably a pretty dumb take, but it is the take that I have on the situation. I think there's ways to motivate people, and I don't think what Shaq did is it. Because I'm sure Donovan Mitchell hears all this talk about, are you going to become a superstar? Is he going to take this team to the next level all the time? He doesn't want to hear that after he just went off for 36 points. He averaged that in the playoffs last season. If we don't think he can be a superstar, then who can? Here's a longer version of the Donovan Mitchell response.
All right. That's it.
That's it?
All right, that's it.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
I wanted you to hear it.
I've been hearing, Shaq, I've been hearing that since my rookie year. You know, I'm just going to get better and do what I do.
Good.
At the end of the day.
Well, that's what I wanted you to hear you say.
Yes,
Love
sir.
your game, brother. Keep it up.
Appreciate it.
And he actually followed that up at a later time by saying, we've won 7 in a row. I hate to take a win like that and make it all about me. I'm here to play basketball and to win and to be the best teammate that I can be. If they don't like it, they don't like it. That's an ice cold response from Donovan Mitchell. Rudy Gobert also had his take on the situation. He said, whatever they want to call us, if we keep winning games, they're gonna have to keep watching us, maybe all the way until July. Due to Rudy's recent contract, he has been a major target. One of those guys targeting him, Shaq. Time after time after time, Shaq has made it known that he feels like Rudy Gobert is not worth like half of the contract that he got. Shaq is somebody that has become no stranger to having controversial takes when it comes to current day players. Not long ago, he got on James Harden for joining the Brooklyn Nets. He said Harden didn't show up, he didn't give the Rockets his all. If the Nets don't win this year, it's a bust, period. Harden saw what Shaq said, and of course he didn't like it. The real never lose, the words of James Harden. And Harden is right. When it comes to former players, a lot of them have controversial opinions on players playing the game today. This makes me appreciate Allen Iverson so much more, and I already had an unreal level of respect for the answer. Okay, so check this out. Cuffs the Legend posted this to IG. It was a Twitter post saying, "Why are younger players so sensitive when the OG legends give them constructive criticism? When did the respect level change?" Kevin Durant saw this post. He said them old heads need to enjoy retirement. These boys have coaches they work with every day. LeBron James also dropped a comment saying there's a difference between constructive criticism and soft hating. I've seen it both ways. Come my way. Mostly hate. You can hear it in their delivery. And he's right. LeBron James has been one of the most criticized athletes, not basketball players, athletes that I have ever seen play any sport. There's definitely a difference between criticism, motivation, and hating. Ricky Rubio came to the defense of Mitchell saying, "Come on, stop hating." He has it. Just go and watch his first playoff series as a rookie, Game 6, last year's playoffs. Hard worker, never says anything wrong. All heart, elite scorer, humble, great teammate, and he just wants to keep getting better year after year. Or actually, he just does keep getting better year after year. Donovan Mitchell is only 24 years old. This is somebody that's going to continue to improve. Like Rubio said, personally, I don't think he's anywhere near his ceiling. While everybody has been so busy criticizing Gobert's contract, they need to pay attention to the product that the Jazz have put on the floor. This is one of the best teams in the game of basketball, without a doubt one of the hottest. And if you're not paying attention to this team come NBA playoffs, they might just surprise you. Clicking the video on the screen right now is a great way to support my channel. I'm Get Like Coop, bringing you guys the scoop until our next upload.